Picking it up.
Picking it up.
Alright.
Still don't want to stop.
Alright. Among the Bleak, right?
Yep.
Wait, you guys did. I for some reason I thought his group the group was named Black Apathy. I was like,
no, that's the old group, yeah. Because he texted me. He's like, where can I find your music, with your homegirl? And I was like, the Cathartic? And I was like, I think there's probably still a MySpace link up there. And he's like, no, Black Apathy. I was like, oh, okay. I believe because they deleted everything because the band's over. So I believe they fucking they might still have something up on Reverb Nation, but then you're like, no, your current band.
Yeah,
I was like, are you talking about Among the Bleak then? And he's like,
yeah.
oh shit, I don't know why I thought,
Yeah, that's good before I started promoting it, man. I was like, I'm gonna have a completely different band.
That's not even, it's over.
I'm gonna get sued. They're like, what the fuck? We're not even on the show. Some British band now.
Some British band. Everyone took over.
On the show.
No, yeah, Among the Bleak, man.
Fuck. I think it's episode 4, Life as It Happens. Special guest, Among the Bleak.
Yo.
I have 3 of the 5 members.
Yeah,
3 or 5 members.
Unfortunately, our drummer wasn't able to make it. He wanted to be here though.
He got stuck in someone.
Same with the bassist. They live far. One of them had to work.
We had lots of curses.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah! I try to go.
Why the fuck not?
Yeah, sure.
It's half of our vocabulary, actually.
Yeah.
For the most part. Although I do not cuss lyrically. Almost ever.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Kurt Cobain got away with it with Nevermind.
Yeah.
He only says fuck once in the whole album, I think. I think so.
Really?
Fuck, maybe
he
twice.
Never cussed?
Well, Nevermind. I don't know about the rest of the elements, but I know in Nevermind there's like at least 2 cuss words. Yeah. So it's like, wow.
I'm Christian.
He got away with, with cousin in that time.
I tried to go an entire podcast without cussing, and then I just had to cuss. I was like, I felt better.
I think when you think about it, it's bound to happen.
There's probably worse things in the world.
Yeah, I think I wanted to cuss more when I didn't want to. I was trying not to cuss. It was just like my brain was like cuss, say something, go ahead, yeah.
Like, I have Tourette's. Fuckity fuck.
Yeah.
It's like that documentary. What was it? Taboo.
Oh, Taboo. Well, it's actually a series.
The series.
I don't know if you
National
guys have ever
Geographic.
checked it out, but Taboo is a series about pretty much just obviously anything taboo, and they just every episode is something different. And we're watching an episode on Tourette's, and pretty much this guy had to wear a shirt that said just like relax, I have Tourette's or something like that, and just like obviously walk down the market and just like call people a cunt. Or, a fucker, a wanker, and that's tough.
Yeah.
That's so tough.
I mean, but it was most interesting when, like, to cope with his, I don't know, illness, I don't know what you call it, a specific term.
His free pass.
Yeah. But he started hanging out with other people with the same symptoms, that he had, or the Tourette's syndrome. And, it was crazy just having 3 people with Tourette's all hanging out at the same time. I mean, they would all fucking, just, rant randomly.
Family and kids, and, I guess apparently it was becoming a problem, but, I mean, eventually you have to cope with stuff like that. But off topic, I guess.
Yeah.
That's what we do on our off topic.
This is,
Netflix.
They watch Netflix,
movies,
a whole lot. The rock star life.
All that kind of shit,
Okay, well, if you guys don't mind introducing yourselves.
Sure. Jesus, guitar,
Jesus,
rhythm and lead, or Jesus, if you will.
Shit. I'm Mario, guitar player in the band. Gustavo, I write the lyrics and do the vocals. It's nice. Nice and warm.
Tasty.
Yeah, bring a little personality.
I gotta take all the groupies. Everyone knows. It's a good looking. I get the 6 to 9s. Jesus gets 10s.
Not even. Get all the dudes.
Yeah. The possible dudes. Mario gets some. That's cool. Like he tests them out. If they're women.
Nuts. Like, yeah, what scale did you play on that song?
Yeah.
It's funny. Get the little fingers. Just like, yeah, I'm just going to go into the solo now.
You get the ones that just want to talk all night. You're like, oh, come on, man. Can I just at least see your titty? I played the
See if you can feed my kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good challenge because most of the time, like, I don't know what the fuck I'm playing, so then I'm like, oh shit, well, that's a good question.
You're like, oh, I didn't even know you play Smell Like Teen Spirit. Like, oh yeah, I wrote that. Don't worry about it.
I was in the key of this and this and loaded.
Like if you look in the album cover, I'm in the background, in the back. I was the one who filled up the pool. Okay. Yeah.
I was the one picking up the leaves off the ball.
Yeah. They photoshopped me out, when they threw the little kid in there. Yeah.
We were pretty, influenced in our early years with Nirvana, at least Jesus and I. At least I was. I remember. You went to King, right?
Yeah, we went to King.
So, he knows about the blonde hair. He knows about the blonde hair.
Oh, hell yeah. He was blonde.
He knows all about me and going blonde.
You went blonde?
Yeah,
Jesus,
I went blonde.
I didn't know all about that. Please explain to us the thought process behind.
Lionel.
Yeah.
My Thundercat.
He just wanted to know if blondes had more fun. So
yeah, I wanted to prove it.
What, did you? Did you?
Only when I wear sunglasses,
Right.
I got a little nicer treatment. People were nicer to me. Once I realized there was no blue eyes behind me,
you're like,
so oh, he's just fucking Hispanic.
Yeah.
He's a fraud.
Oh, you're Jesus, not Jesus.
Yeah, you're not Jesus. You're a fucking Jesus.
You're Jesus.
Just a little bit influenced by Nirvana as well, I guess, a little bit, but I mean that's
not
just,
to the extent.
Yeah, that's not to say
I never dyed my hair blonde.
I never took a shotgun to my mouth. I'm just sorry.
Just to see what it was like.
It's crazy though. Funny story. One of my neighbors when I was obviously in the 90s, still listening to Nirvana when Kurt Cobain was still alive, obviously. One of my neighbors tried to commit suicide. And that kind of hurt.
Was he Kurt Cobain influenced?
I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure. But, I mean, he used to listen to Nirvana a lot. I mean, causation, correlation is completely different from the story. I mean, that's besides the point. It's just crazy. I think he tried to commit suicide by injecting himself with, chlorine.
Wow.
Simple household chlorine. And obviously it didn't happen. He just kind of was just blank. I mean, the guy was from Honduras and or Honduras, maybe I should have. Honduras. And he full-blown took I guess his mom was a diabetic and he took a needle I guess he didn't hit the vein. He didn't hit the vein, so he just injected.
He ended up more light skinned.
Yeah, he full-blown went no, seriously, he went fucking pale after that. And it's funny because we have to live through the whole process. He came back from the hospital. Obviously, he was drained of life, and eventually he tried to take I'm not sure what the knife is called, but it's one of the rectangular knives that butchers use to kind of just hack at things.
The meat cleaver?
A meat cleaver. He
Alright.
took a meat cleaver.
Fuck.
We were all hanging out in the front, and this was Silver Lake in the 90s.
Before the hipsters took over.
Yeah, this was Silver Lake in the 90s, so it's off Bellevue, Silver Lake area, and he came out and he was just yeah, fuck you guys, it's your fault that I didn't complete my task of. And he started waving that stuff. I mean, I was pretty young, and that kind of just impacted me a little bit. Just this super dark and crazy.
See, I would have gotten killed because I would have been like, man, if you couldn't kill yourself, how do you think you're gonna kill me? I'm a moving target. You just kind of stood there and you're trying to kill yourself, man.
Yeah, and you missed.
Talk about a loser, man. Wow. How do you fail killing yourself, bro?
No, that's horrible. That's really bad. Don't kill yourself, children.
Yeah.
Life is good.
Delicious.
Even when it's not good, it still has the potential to be good.
Especially if you live in Los Angeles and it's 2015. It's nice. Life is good. I'd say so. You can buy a beer at a bar. You whatever you want.
Yeah. I gotta say something. I have beard envy for him. He has a nice beard going on. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I was like, I've seen him somewhere in a movie before. He's low key. He's moonlighting as a Hollywood like actor.
Catchy Keanu.
Before the money, if he hadn't been successful, that's how.
And then I can afford the what is it? The plugins. You know, where they
the Road Gang.
Yeah, the Road Gang. You can see this.
Right. The Road Gang.
We should even post that up on the Facebook. We really should. We thought about that quite a bit.
It's just Neo if he would have stayed in the Matrix. That's how he would have looked.
Yeah.
Right?
If he tried growing his beard in the Matrix.
Kept on going to raves. Kept on following the white
Yeah. Just stayed in the office cubicle, man. Yeah. It's okay.
Probably lost Morpheus somewhere in the mix.
If Morpheus would have died in that building,
that would have been
just like, you know what, I'm being reinserted for everybody. I'm staying in the
I gave it my try. I gave it my best try. Yeah. That's funny.
Any more questions that you might have about us?
Anybody?
At the top of the hat.
Any of you guys been with a guy?
I don't feel comfortable without my lawyer or my publicist being around.
That question could be like, being a guy.
But how? Like, I'm with 3 guys now.
Yeah, we're sitting next to each other.
Yeah.
Like, I thought this was 2015.
I guess the closest I've gotten was just a 3-way, and the names will not be disclosed.
Oh, you had a devil's threesome. Oh, shit. You know why they call it a devil threesome, right?
No. Enlighten us.
2 horns, man. 2 pointy things. That's a devil's threesome, man. Yeah.
It just goes to show you that I've never been in a threesome.
Yeah, that's good. Good for you. I'm proud of you, man.
Threesome is kind of awkward, though, when you really think about it. Especially when it's just walking into a dorm room and you see somebody having sex with somebody else and they invite you over and you just
So you literally walked in.
You just walked in and you're there. You're trying to go to sleep, but somebody invited you over and offered certain things your way, and you just kind of just went with it. I mean, sometimes you just...
why the fuck not? Things like cocaine, heroin,
a little drunk, but...
ecstasy. You're like, I can lay here and touch myself or just touch someone else.
Yeah, or just... let a little. I mean, this is kind of gross, and please don't judge me on it. But a little warm, moist.
Yeah. If you can see the look on Jesus' face, like,
it's like, yeah, I'd rather not.
We're gonna have a band meeting. Someone's gonna. No. You need a new vocalist. It's fine. It's cool. Yeah.
But I guess like.
Honestly, at this point, like, to each his own.
Yeah, okay, man, as long as you do.
Yeah, it's 2015, man. You can't,
That's crazy.
The year of Jesus, 2015.
Yeah. You guys have the, there's rules to threesome. What, devil's threesome is like no eye contact.
Oh, yeah.
No eye contact. No touching swords. You don't touch me. And even accidentally, because then, someone's going to get punched.
Yeah.
Consent is a big thing, too.
Yeah, well, that too. Like, for me, if I wouldn't agree to a threesome with another guy. I couldn't.
I want to know the rule book for 2 girls and 1 guy. That's a threesome that I'm interested in.
Yeah, see, that...
I mean, ideally, in your
well.
Ideally.
I mean,
actually, there is...
What do you do? Like...
No, there is actually rules for 2 girls and 1 guy, which is if it's your girl... If your girl agrees to be with another girl, you cannot pay more attention to the other girl than her. She gets to choose the girl. You can't choose the girl. You just, if she chooses some fat cockeyed girl, you're like, thank you, and just, you just go for it. You're like, fuck it.
Because, I mean, in King, we used to have those, like, ditching parties.
Yeah.
And, I mean, like, I could never, it was a free-for-all. Like, everyone was, like, everyone was fucked up.
Yeah, hey.
Everyone was fucked up. Everyone was, like, high. Not even on the hybrid shit that you have nowadays.
Yeah.
It's like,
what
is
real
it?
Shit.
what was it called?
Thug Passion?
No. It was like, I'm telling you, it was like the weakest of weed. Yeah, it was like chronic, but what?
Yeah, I think it
was cocaine.
Stress. There you go. That's what I was looking for.
Wow.
Stress. That's I mean, like, yeah. So I'm telling you, like, it was times like that where, like, I was a free for all. Like, you would be with one girl and then you would jump with the other. But it was never like within, in the same room or same, So I could say like, I've been kind of like in an orgy, but it was never really a threesome.
Yeah, it's an orgy.
Like getting a girlfriend after this.
Yeah.
I'm a virgin. Mario's
I'm saving myself for marriage.
Yeah, but I mean that's as crazy as it got. Like I think King were the crazy
it was
years.
Only an orgy.
Yeah. King was crazy.
It's Manila.
That's intense. I don't think I've ever even touched that topic.
And I'm telling you, it was only because
when someone missed a period, she couldn't pinpoint you out, man.
You remember the K-Rockers?
Oh, yeah.
You
remember
the Cutters, the K-Rockers.
K-Rockers.
I mean, I was never a cutter.
That was the label.
The K-Rockers, if you were all black, you were a K-Rocker.
Yeah.
Straight up.
If you were
a
like...
radio station. You were a radio station.
Yeah.
You had hair over the 2 inches. You were
a K-Rocker.
Do you remember the ravers?
Yeah, I remember the ravers.
Ravers, it was just like the whole thing where you would just wear like bright ass colors, like neon shit.
Elmos,
all the time.
wear an Elmo, you get the chicks.
Yeah.
My sister was a part of that.
You carried an Elmo.
You remember Erica, right? Erica?
Huh? Erica.
Short
what?
Erica? I'm bad with last names.
I think I know what Erica you're talking about.
She was a raver. Yeah.
I think
You're like, no.
Never. She was really.
Of course not.
She was very sexual. She was a very sexual person, but I never,
Of course not.
Erica, my name is Mario.
If you're out there, if you're listening.
And by the way, Erica, he looks just like Jesus. So if you missed the train the first time, you can redeem yourself. Yeah. He looks like high school Jesus.
He looks like high school Jesus.
There you go, high school Jesus.
Water into wine.
Yeah, there you go. He's gonna split the Red Sea. That's cool, man. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, she has a kid now or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've seen some of the craziest girls have kids, and I'm like, who wouldn't? Why? No.
Well, they don't know that background.
Yeah, I feel there should be somebody, when they're about to be with them or they get pregnant, just somebody raise their hand like, player, it's not a...
You don't no Wikipedia for girls or guys.
That's the crazy thing about having sex, though. It's just the idea behind you're pretty much with. I mean, this is going down to the basics of sex ed and just you're with somebody, but you're with everybody they've ever been.
Yeah.
I say this. I said this to off the air. I said this to my last podcast guest. They asked me how many sexual partners I've had, and I said I haven't cleared one hand. And they were like, bullshit. They call bullshit on me. Yeah. And I said, no.
I call bullshit right
now. No. See, they mistake it. I've dated a lot of girls. Dated. The definition of dating is getting to know them.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily mean I had sex with them. Right. Some of them I didn't even kiss because they were fucking crazy. Yeah. And that's how you do the screen check. Before you end up impregnating a crazy girl, you do the screen, you do the background check, and then you don't end up, with some crazy ass girl. And even then, it happens, right?
Yeah.
So I proved it. Like with my high school sweetheart, I was with her for almost 6 years. I was with another girl was 2 years, and then another one was 5 years, and then there was another girl that was. I was with. No, and then my last girlfriend I was with for maybe a year and a half or something like that.
That's good though. That means that you have some sort of standard, which is kind of fun.
I know, I'm still old school, dude. I don't. When I see a girl, I like the fantasy of it of just kind of going up to a girl in a bar and going, hey, hey girl, you want to come home with me or something like that. And I told her this thing. I'm such a fucking dork that if I go up to a girl and I go, hey baby, can I buy you a drink? She goes, yeah. I'll be like, shit, really? Oh fuck. I'll look around I don't know. She's not talking to me. I think I'll tap the guy on the shoulder and be like, I think she's talking to you. I don't think it's me. you know.
That's nice though. It's nice. It's really nice because it's undivided attention, and in a sense, in a big city like where we live in now, it's so hard because we have those egos, and it's just a clash of egos for the most part. Just having to compete even, and going down, like I just read a book on, I haven't finished it yet, but it's called Sex at Dawn, and I'm still sort of into it, but I'm having a hard time grasping the concept of like going back to our tribal mentality. And I mean, a key point that I got from that was just like, you've got a bunch of guys and a bunch of women, and you all have sex with one another, but nobody ever knows who the dad is because everybody takes care of the children.
Yeah, that was the whole point. Like,
yeah, that's going full blown old school.
Yeah, like yeah.
Which gets kind of complicated because like in nowadays, especially in the United States, you get this whole perception of monogamy, and the monogamy, I mean, obviously it's ideal, but it's hard to stick by because like we as men, I mean, when you go down to the dynamics of it all, I mean, you've got balls, and your balls create millions and millions of sperm.
We're programmed to spread seed, man.
And that sucks because that gets to our head.
Yeah.
Like as men, it gets to our head, and you have to battle that, and that's why the whole 6-year relationship is nice. It's nice.
Yeah, I know some people are gonna tell me shit like, I ended up like breaking up with my high school sweetheart just because she wanted to have everything with me, like, and I would have gone for it. The thing is that like, I always pay attention to what my partner wants, and so she had told me, she was like, I want to travel, I want to, I want to do this, I want to do that, and I'm like, I know if like I had a kid with her or something like that, then she would not have been able to do that. So I was like, no, fuck it, just go and do whatever you want to do. I don't want to be the guy that gets you pregnant, and then like 2-3 years later you turn around and you're like, you did this to me, fucker, and now I'm stuck here and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And but I like being with one person. Doesn't necessarily mean, I clear this up all the time, doesn't necessarily mean I just fucking hold hands with the person I'm with. I put in mad work, mad fucking work. When I'm with the one girl, I put in mad work.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a dating profile.
No, hey.
I just jerk it off and go to sleep.
Yeah, hey, no, man. Hey, all my ex-girlfriends, they're dope. Hey, it's been like that. Like, it's not to boast or anything like that, but hey, man, you ask them about that, they have no complaints, man. No complaints. I put in work for the same reason, because if I expect them to only be with me, then you gotta fucking do something, bring something to the table other than just, I tried. Fuck it, nah.
Yeah, you gotta go.
It's nice to know in an era where based on articles, but from personal experience too, the whole just the fact that we're in LA, where if you can find something better, chances are you're gonna be like, hey, well, so. Hence, you're never going to be satisfied with that one person, because there's always something better. So bigger fish to catch or whatever.
Is that like ideally?
I mean, I'm not saying like it's for everyone. I'm just saying like that's, and from experience, I feel like that's what it's been. Like I would say like in my mid-20s, I went through like a dating era or stage in my life.
So where it was
the ice age?
It was basically that, like I felt like I was dating, I was like seeing or dating, whatever you want to call it, but I was dating girls that were like out of my league, way out of my league.
You're like,
and it was just
Jesus.
like, but yet if there was another chick that was better than that chick, like I should have been satisfied that I was even able to get that one girl. But
you were overachieving in that department.
Exactly. That's exactly what it was. So then I would always try to go for the better, bigger, whatever you want to call it, and that's what it was. So then I read so many articles thereafter, that living in a city like LA, New York, that's usually the mentality that you grow or you develop,
I
especially when you're young, like
I'm telling you, boys, celibacy can avoid a lot of heartache.
Look, to be honest with you, I'm not a jealous person at all. Like, I've seen guys flirt with my girl, and as long as they don't try to touch them, I don't care, because I trust them. But, like, for me, there's something about me, like, I was programmed, like, very old school, so if I'm walking down the street and my girl says, "Oh yeah, I slept with him," okay, that's one. "Oh yeah, I slept with him." Then I start not hugging her but holding her hand. As soon as she goes, "I slept with him," I'm fucking letting her go and start walking down the way.
You put a bag over her?
Yeah, you're like, nah, fuck that shit. Yeah, no, because I honestly don't like a girl that can say, everybody's had her. Like, I like some kind of prestige to it, right? Where she's like, oh, she's wonderful, she's cool, she's this, and that, and she hasn't fucked around with everyone.
Here's a devil's advocate situation. But how about if you actually come to taming the beast, so to speak? You know what I mean? Like, you're the guy who's just like, oh yeah, she's going all these guys. Yeah. But now she's mine and she only stays with me.
Oh, okay.
Taming the beast.
Yeah. Okay, but... Okay. No. Okay. That's the ego thing, but okay. But let's say, like, if it gets to that point, then fine. But wouldn't it fuck with you to know, like, if a girl's telling you, she's trying to big you up and going, yeah, you're the man, you tamed me. I know, man. I know, like, I slept with, like, 30 dudes. And you're like, okay, you hear 30 dudes. And then there's this thing. There's this thing. I used to fuck with my like, tease my younger cousin. I used to mess with his head because he was a player. He was like 16 years old at the time, and he used to fuck with a lot of little girls, and he was like, oh yeah, I've been inside her. We went to church, and all these little girls turned around, and they were smiling at him, and I was like, oh shit. I was like, you need to calm down. He goes, nah, I'm a player. No. Yeah. So then he had a girlfriend, and I told him, I'm like, this is what girls feel when you're fucking around. That's on. Picture your girl right now. He's like, all right, cool. That's on. Picture another guy inside your girl. And he got really serious. I'm like, you never thought about that, huh? You never thought about that you were fucking with one girl? I'm like, because you think, oh, I'm the man, so this girl's not going anywhere. Yeah. But if you walked in there and some other dude was with her, that some other guy had your girl the way you like having her. Yeah. She wasn't you're not the only guy she calls daddy. She calls everybody daddy. Yeah. Then it starts losing prestige, man. Like, if a girl goes, look, I've only been with you, like, are you single?
Yeah, I think we all are.
Yeah, we were all single. All right. Okay.
Off topic?
Okay.
Ladies are all single.
Okay. Let's say maybe I'm talking to the wrong people or something. I don't know. The wrong type of guys, but
to the right people.
Or the right people. Okay. So let's say talking about oral sex, right? You get with a girl, that tells you, I have never given oral sex to anyone, but to you, I do. I will. Because I love you, because I want to be with you for a long term, so, it's something that I want to do. Versus being with a girl that, if you talk to her, one of her exes will be like, oh, man, that's all she did all day, man. Like, I had to she kind of passed out, woke up next to it, and kept going. And you're like, I'm not even sure I want to kiss you anymore. Like, that kind of shit. It feels just like...
I mean, you heard of the term Eskimo brothers?
Yeah.
I mean, it's something to, like, definitely avoid. I mean, at least I try to avoid.
Yeah, but okay. For me, this is just my personal opinion. For me, I guess the ego boost of knowing that I have something that not everyone can say they have is a lot more of an ego boost than saying I tamed the girl that fucked 300 guys.
Yeah.
Because maybe you can say, oh yeah, I tamed the beast, or maybe she just got tired.
Yeah. But
maybe she was like, oh yeah, don't worry about it. My ex was just a sexual thing. With you, it's something... It's more feelings. You make me feel safe. It's like, really? Like, oh, so why were you with him?
Porn stars,
yeah.
It's like, isn't that like just like judging Germany on Hitler type of thing? You know what I mean? It's just, like, in a sense, just like you can't really control what has happened. Or maybe somebody is just trying to be a straight shooter now, and like beforehand, yeah, they're fucking wild. You know, like they touched some penises, you know, they fucking ate some Chinese.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
yeah.
No, but honestly, I mean, at least for me, I always try to avoid like dating within my circle. You know, like I always try to date girls that like. Hopefully, you know, there's no association. Hopefully, just hopefully, they're from another state.
Yeah.
And they came here, and you know, they're just new to town.
What's it called?
You know?
Male order brides. Male order brides.
Exactly.
Look, fellas, we're all. How old are we? At this point,
I'm 29.
Oh, that's
29.
Oh, that's fun.
47.
58.
Off the record.
Off the record. 38.
No, but in all seriousness, like you can't really erase what has happened.
Yeah.
And let's say, I mean, I guess at this point you have to. I mean, there's baggage involved now. You know, now that we're almost nearing our 30s, we've neared our 30s. I don't want to say.
I don't want to point any fingers.
No, but in all seriousness, it's like in the reality of things, you just have to now come to terms with it. The fact that, you know, somebody has had their, I mean, in all grossness of it all, somebody has had their penis in somebody's mouth or vagina.
I wouldn't hold
Yeah.
You know, we've all.
Yeah, but also when you get to know somebody, you're like, it's kind of like, okay, well,
It's like I'd rather not know. Like, just tell me a number.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, either not know, like I don't want to know shit about anything,
Yeah. Tell me a number and let's not talk about it again.
or like I'll probably lean to the girl that has been with less guys.
Yeah.
But if the girl that's been with more guys is the better person in the sense of like personality and stuff like that, that's fine. Cause in retrospect.
Plus his experience.
Yeah, no, yeah. Well, aside from that, if you like, I tell people like, okay, if I fell in love with a girl and she used to be a prostitute, cool. That's who she was before. She's my lady now.
Yeah.
You call her a prostitute, I'll punch you in the fucking mouth.
Yeah.
You know, she'll be very respectful and everything, but
she's not that anymore.
yeah, she's not that anymore. But eventually, every once in a while, it'll fuck with me.
It'll come up.
It'll fuck with me where it's like, yeah. I think as you know, time spent, emotion grows, and you're like, fuck, you know, she's been with these people, and they're like, you don't want to think about it. As men, I think it fucks with us.
Yeah.
For men, it takes a little bit of time for it to hit you. For women, it's always like, oh, he's not here. You know, like if you had girlfriends and you go, oh yeah, I was hanging out with my boys. They're like, they think cocaine groupies, and so he caught an STD already. And it's like, no,
I had a girl
we just
drive all the way
As long
from
as penicillin is
LA
around.
to Riverside, which is where we were recording at the time. She literally like drove all the way, an hour away from LA to Riverside to make sure that, you know, our recording session did not, you know, consist of, you know,
cocaine and groupies.
no, well, I don't know about cocaine, but the groupies, you know, yeah.
That coke is okay.
Yeah. And I was just like, wow. I mean, I was stunned because I was just like, if she only knew how boring the process is. I mean, for anyone else in the band, besides you weren't in the band. You weren't in the band, you know, you'd be pretty fucking bored, you know, because it's just it's a working process, you know. So you're recording, you're trying to get your shit.
Yeah,
You know, it's not like Jim Morrison, you know, where you're fucking singing, you know, Riders on the Storm while getting head or any of that kind of thing. You know?
That is the dream. That is the dream and the goal.
But the reality, not at all.
Die at 27.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah. I hear it.
But usually I just fall asleep afterwards.
Yeah. You're like, man, I blew an entire recording session, man.
Yeah.
It costs money.
Yeah, it costs money all for, you know, a good old fashioned fellatio session.
Filthy.
Yeah. That's bad.
Well, we are among the bleak.
Yeah.
Relationship advice.
This is relationship advice by Amanda Bleak. So yes to doubles, threesomes. Orgies are okay.
No psycho chicks.
No
psycho chicks.
Avoid them.
Abstinence is great.
If you must.
Celibacy can avoid a lot of them.
Celibacy can avoid a lot of STIs, I guess.
It's so crazy because I was watching a documentary on Nikola Tesla. I don't know if you're familiar with him. Guy, electricity.
Yeah.
Guy, electricity.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, like you know what
Right
I mean, based on the the whole topic, I guess when he reached like his he was like 35 or something like that. But when he was in that stage in his life, like he said, like in a magazine he got quoted that it came to the point where he was like, kind of brushing off girls, not because he was gay or anything,
like, get off my.
It's just that he was like his passion, as an inventor, like was just so strong that he said that he had this one girl that couldn't get off his hands off him, and he had to just like kind of like brush her off, and he had to become very antisocial, because like his head was anywhere else, I mean, apparently he was a handsome guy, whatever, he got attention from girls.
How handsome was he?
Tell us how handsome.
But I mean, I'm telling you, it's just crazy how sometimes that could be a problem,
Oh yeah.
For something.
Do you think like a porn star's passion might be sex? Or...
Yeah, but that's the hard part, isn't it? Though, like, because if somebody's been a porn star for a long time and they decide to just stop that, and that's the harder part.
You get pigeonholed.
I mean, it has to be more than money. There has to be passion behind it, right?
Yeah. Passion. Yeah.
You can't be artistic.
Yeah, see, it's like you give your girl a facial and she's had like this is the 800 facial. It kind of loses its meaning. You're like,
it's all about love, though.
Yeah.
No, but in all seriousness, love is one of the craziest things to even speak about. I guess touching on that same topic, just thinking about the idea where you just break down. I mean, oxytocin. Oxytocin. That's pretty much what they discovered when you hug somebody you like, or not necessarily love, but hug somebody you like, or
your pet.
Yeah, your passion grows.
Yeah.
Passion grows.
You've got the dopamine fix. You've got everything going on in your brain that says yes. That says I legitimately enjoy hanging out with this person. By the way, we're having cocktails and beer.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. You can't see right now, but we have 4 lines of cocaine on the table.
No hookers, they're too expensive.
Yeah, we're not at the hooker level yet.
Just managing our budget.
Yeah.
It's all about budget, bro.
Yeah.
It's all about the budget behind the scenes.
Yeah. Pimping girls is just pimping an actual woman, not 2 black guys.
Does anybody want anything?
We're good.
There you go, proof.
That was
Jessica, how long do we have?
Maybe 2 more minutes.
2 more minutes? Well, maybe we'll come in.
Maybe.
Can you tell them?
Last call. Last call.
It's last call.
Yeah, you good?
Last call from Sickettville.
See, there you go.
Elliott Smith.
Elliott
Love
Smith.
Elliott Smith. Even though he got stabbed and it was kind of a... Did you guys hear about that? That whole Elliott Smith situation? Long story short, he got stabbed, and it's more relevant now than it is, ever, because, we have the Elliott Smith wall over here by Sunset, or the McDonald's did, so it's like, it's a little bit past Parkman. I don't know the exact streets, but
it's somewhere in LA.
It's there.
In LA. Feel free to look for it.
One of the best lyricists, I think, personally, as a lyricist. It's good. I'd say.
I was gonna make a wait. Did he die?
Oh, he died.
Shit! Never mind.
I
I was gonna make a joke. No, man.
I want to hear the joke.
No.
It's crazy though, because I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he went away through a stabbing.
Damn.
Through a stabbing, and I think he tried to take his own life at one point, but eventually he ended up just getting stabbed to death. But I'm not 100% sure what happened at the end. I heard that it was sort of a mystery, but I'm no historian.
Drunk history.
Yeah, but
Hey, I wiped my fingerprints out the scene and I was out, man. I don't know what happened.
I'm going with the melting my fingerprints off before you commit a crime.
Yeah.
Hint, hint.
Good joke.
Light them off 7.
Yeah, fuck that.
It's so gross. But yeah, Among the Bleak.
There you
We're
go.
working on new stuff soon, and hopefully everybody's hear that.
By the way, Among the Bleak is a metal band.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Metal band.
Yeah, we are.
If you want to get technical,
A metal band.
deathcore.
Deathcore.
Metalcore.
Not alternative. Not Nickelback. That's shit.
Yeah, definitely not Nickelback.
I googled metal bands and Nickelback came out. I'm like, are you
Wow.
fucking kidding me? I was
I
like,
didn't know they were.
I didn't know either.
I mean, I know they.
that's not metal. I even know it's not
I
metal.
know.
So
By
no.
definition, I'm not sure if that's metal, but
Yeah.
Nickelback is metal. If like Justin Bieber's like a fucking rapper or something. It's not a fucking rapper.
Like satanic goth vampire music.
Yeah.
if you want to piss your parents off, listen to it.
Yeah. If you own more than one black outfit,
Among
this is the band
biggest
for you. Yeah.
If you shop at Hot Topic.
There you go.
It
If
goes
you shot
down.
a hot topic, if you were called a K rocker in middle school and high
Among the Bleak
school,
might be for you.
yeah, Among the Bleak might be for you. If
That's
you
the
had,
hard part, though, like getting yourself under a subgenre or genre of music.
it's just good music.
Yes.
Listen
you.
to it. If it's not for you, that's fine. If it's for you, then fuck it. They're gonna be here for a long time. If you ever, yeah, you fucking up. Yeah. If you've ever had a devil's threesome, among the Bleak is for you. It might be for you. If you think certain dudes are handsome, among the yeah.
You think inventors?
Right, yeah, are hot.
That's the hard part, though, getting people to expand their mind about music, man. Nowadays, it's just... It's so hard to kind of tell people that we're in some sort of metal band, and right away it's just like, eh.
Yeah.
It's
Not only that, it's like we have so many, unfortunately, friends, you know, or just people that we know that are just kind of like, you know, narrow-minded, you know, like they think metal is like what was done in the 80s and it never evolved to them, according to them.
Traditionalists?
You know? Yeah, and it's just like, I get it, it's cool, I still listen to it, you know, I will never stop maybe, you know, but it's just like, dude, life goes on, music has evolved, you know, far beyond that, you know.
My view on this is just like, if you like it, you like it.
Yeah.
There's no sub-labels or whatever to be on it. If you like it, you like it, and you know, if you like us, you like us.
Yeah.
yeah, it's not.
Simple
Yeah.
as that.
That's hard, though, man. It's really not a matter of convincing somebody, but
Yeah.
a matter of like having somebody expand their mind to that sort of music. And hell, I've heard a lot of people just, you know, compare it to even classical. Yeah. That's something.
Classical jazz.
Yeah,
I mean,
jazz, classical,
we're
that's...
like slightly influenced on stuff like that too. So you know, I guess.
Slightly.
Well, I did study classical for a while.
Gypsy jazz to me was just kind of like, fuck, this is different, this is new, you know, I'll give it a shot, and, you know, I make sure, you know, that some of that is influenced onto the, you know,
It's just like extensions of
Yeah.
expression, you know.
Yeah.
So you gotta get limitless. It's just like, oh, I'm able to say this in this type of form. And it's kind of cool.
That's fantastic. For me, lyrically, like the way I even started was pop punk. Don't judge me, people. But yeah, that's honestly how I started. I just started as a guitarist who can only play power chords, and
Gus
I
Crimson.
can still only play
Power
power
chords.
For the record.
for the record. But in all reality of things, you know, you just like you find your niche, and you just otherwise, what else is there, you know? And the way I started with vocals as a metal vocalist was plainly just like the alternative, like hardcore and post-hardcore, as far as like, you know, trying, and of course I failed the first few times, just like my boy Abraham Lincoln, you know, like, didn't he fail at everything? And then, you know, eventually...
Minus getting shot in the head.
Yeah, let's not get shot in the head.
He's hood.
Bad example, just dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but-
He's hood.
and that's the thing for me, like, as a vocalist, as somebody who's just portraying, it's hard to kind of get people to interpret the things that you want to portray in the way that
it should be interpreted, but there shouldn't be a should be, because in that sense, you know, music in general should always just speak to you. I mean, when it comes down to the bottom line, it should always just speak to you personally and touch you in a place where, you know, then you don't want to be touched.
It could either touch you like your loved one or touch you like your creepy uncle.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Or when you walk to the liquor store when you're 12 years old and someone tries to get you into his car, which actually happened to me.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Did you get in the car?
Did you get
Oh yeah, man!
Joyride?
I bought so many X-Men cards. You don't even know.
Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, Pog. Hey, kid, want to get a slammer? Like, oh, shit. His definition of a slammer was different than yours.
Yeah, man, you got those
Where the
pogs.
pogs are.
Right?
That's the harder part, though. I mean, having something to help you deal with everyday life. That's the point there, man. As a lyricist, of course, just somebody else telling you that they're going through the same thing. That's the thing. That's my disconnect with a lot of like hip hop bands. What the fuck am I talking?
Hip hop bands.
Artists.
Artists.
You know, they just speak about lavish things, and it's hard for the general public to embrace it and to take it as something that they can relate with, because
like what hoes?
I mean, some
bitches?
Some of them do have like something to say. That's
Like, hey, I got hoes.
Yeah.
He's like, I got hoes.
Like what hoes? What
That's
bitches?
got
your bio, by the way.
He's strapped right now. Right?
Yeah, that's honestly the hard part
Yeah.
as a lyricist. But of course, like, not all the time you're gonna think about like everybody else, especially like in our situation as just a band that's just starting up. You know, among the Bleak is still evolving, obviously, like as every musician should. Trying to relate, you know, trying to. It's funny because like I took a psychology class not too long ago, and you know, you honestly, like if you're trying to get through life, you just want some sort of crutch, you know. You're trying to see if, or you're trying to escape, you know. That even there, like there's a fictional character involved as well.
Yeah. I don't think it's a crutch, though. I think it's just something that helps you pass the time, other than coke. Other than coke, groupies, cutting yourself, something.
Cutting yourself is self-destructive.
Yeah.
You should never do it.
No, fuck that shit.
No cutting.
Or
We don't condone.
it's not metal.
or failing to kill yourself and then chasing little kids with a meat cleaver.
With their meat cleaver.
That's not a good look either. You know.
That's hard though, man. Like growing up in like a crappy neighborhood and not having an outlet, not even your friends or family, and that's where music comes in. Music shouldn't be self-destructive. Music should be progressive and should always tell you that there's always something better at the end of it, you know, or at least push you towards it. I mean, I know that sounds kind of cliche. Maybe I should take a sip of my
I agree with that. I mean, that's the reason why I love music in general, because, you know, like, I like a lot of different music, like even country music, rock music, hip hop, pop, stuff like that, Spanish, English music, jazz, classical music, you know, all kinds of stuff. It's like whenever I'm in the mood for something, like I'll always find something. It's like it's always a feeling, it's always an emotion, and you know, I always respect the artists, things that I can do that they can't do, or things that they can do that I can't.
Yeah.
Like, it's always difficult. People criticize, like, oh, well, you suck ass. It's like, what? It's just not the feeling you feel, man. You know? Like, you don't feel it. Someone else does, man. It's saving someone else's life or helping somebody through the day.
Yeah.
You know, like, they're not everybody wants to be in a Bentley with hoes and cocaine. Some people want to just fucking be in the beach in a hammock with one girl. Some people want to be in orgies. Some people want to just fucking tear shit up.
Jesus.
Or
I was a young man. I was young.
I was very young. That was last year.
That was last year.
In your 20s?
That was baby Jesus.
Yeah, that was baby
Those are
Jesus.
years we didn't
I'm a
hear
carpenter.
Would you ever be part of an orgy where your brothers were in?
And that's, I don't know. That's wrong.
Wait, he's like,
That's wrong at so many levels. I don't know.
Still,
no contact, no eye contact whatsoever. Just gonna fuck it up for me.
I don't know, man. I would have to be blacked out, drunk, or something. I don't know.
By the way, Jesus and Mario are brothers.
Yeah, Jesus and Mario brothers.
He's like, oh yeah.
He's like, oh yeah. He's like, no.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Would it be awkward if you accidentally brushed up against you while you're
I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, so he's like, oh god, no.
My shit squirted. I couldn't land in your eye.
Be like,
You have to go the whole 9 yards.
yeah. See, now like he's his brother, so he's gonna be like, oh, let me get that for you.
I got you.
Yeah.
My guns.
Yeah. Like, oh, you got your nephew right here. Yeah.
Like, silly rabbit, this belongs in her mouth.
Yeah. Like what happened? Like, oh, he ended up with his nephews in his face, man. Just
That's insane, though.
That's bad.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like,
Well, you look
I
like
can't think
Keanu
about
now,
it.
so
Yeah.
anything goes.
I don't know.
Red pill, blue pill. To each their own, basically.
Blue pill.
Take the red pill.
Yeah.
Blue pill just makes me think of Viagra now.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
It
I don't know.
sucks.
NyQuil.
It's changed, yeah.
Yeah, like
Sleep
NyQuil.
and take the next day. Just like, oh, today sucked. Let me just take the blue pill and start all over tomorrow. Press the reset button. Isn't that crazy though? Like, it's funny because I saw one of our buddies on Facebook post like, oh man, I wish I could just start all over, but you can't. There's no way to start all over. There's no way to start fresh. You can't unfuck somebody, you know?
Well, not that, but you can always start. There's a quote that I posted up on my IG which says, having is only a choice away. Mm-hmm. So it's like, if you want to have a good life, fuck it, make the right choices. Yeah. Like, it's all about how bad you want it. We're all in here. We all work in the industry. I remember when I wrote something and I think like one of my first raps that I wrote, I showed someone and they fucking laughed. Yeah. The first time I was ever in like a rap battle, like a cipher, I got lyrically fucking molested. I just got touched on like a fucking little boy and Catholic priest, dude. Yeah. Just bad, just horrible. And I could have given up, but I was like, fuck it. I want to be able to say.
That's part of it, though.
Yeah, I was like, I want to be able to say, you know what? This is what I do. This is what I love fucking doing, and fuck you. I'm not good enough now, but I will be good enough. Yeah. Like that's the thing about it. Like, you work hard enough. Sometimes if you're not necessarily born with the talent, because some people have natural fucking talent, your hard work, your hard ethics match it, and sometimes surpass it. Because you work so fucking hard that you always surpass it. You always keep working hard. The person who's born with talent, sometimes they get lazy, and sometimes they're like, I'm not gonna work so hard because it's always gonna come. He's like, no, fuck that. You have to always work hard. Like, if you want it, if you want it bad enough, if you want the girl that you want bad enough, you'll wait for her. There you go. There you go. See, there you go. You wait for the right guy, the right girl, the band, the right contract, everything. Anybody who got fucked over was just like, okay, we're gonna jump on this. No, you want the perfect contract. You want to be good enough. You be good enough for a lot of shit, man.
Sorry.
Let's go.
You guys go ahead.
Well, he's gonna go take a piss.
Pee in front of us.
Yeah.
By all means.
It's not gay. If we say no.
Probably talk shit about guts.
Yeah, right. Devil's threesome, man. I don't know about that. That's very iffy, man. That's I don't know.
Man. It's not metal.
Yeah. I don't know. He didn't say no homo before that, so I don't know. That's the
15,
thing.
we can't judge it.
Yeah, no. I think if you have to say no homo before anything. Like, yeah, I kissed a dude, but no homo. Oh, okay, cool. Well, we'll let you pass on that. Yeah.
This is where I get to take a zip off his beer.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna hear this later.
That's not the worst.
Hear it.
That's not the worst thing you could do to his beer. So take a sip.
Yeah. Right? That is true.
This is some of
Gus's beer.
There you go.
Thank you, Gus.
Thank you.
Even though you're not here.
He's gonna pick up the tab. So. But yeah. So yeah, we're gonna eventually wait for him to come back and from his piss. It's funny how we had all this stuff to say and everyone stuck around and got fucking loud. And now that we're almost concluding this fucking podcast, everyone leaves, the music stops, they stop putting fucking rave music in there.
Hopefully it's like background music. It's like
it should be entertaining for people. Like, hey, what? Can I rewind this?
Our voices can probably get
Can I re-download this?
Yeah. You know who I wanted to have on the podcast? I wanted to have Demundo on the podcast, but
should. Don't have him drunk.
Yeah, I was like, there's a law about drinking. I was like,
I mean, I told you, right?
Bar
that
fight.
I texted him and I'm like, you probably don't remember jack shit of what happened last night. He's like, fuck no, ha ha ha, And then I'm just like, exactly, motherfucker.
Like, you almost ended up with this size 9 in your ass, dude.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, just like, motherfucker tried clipping me. I mean, fake clipping me, but I was like, what the fuck?
No, man, it was bad.
But I mean, anyway, he was gonna remember. He was drunk. Everyone that was there, we tried dealing with it the best possible way.
Yeah, I gotta admit, man, I don't know. Hopefully, none of you guys you guys have a crush on
who?
On your friend?
Is this still on the podcast?
No.
You're pressing pause.
We're out there.
No, man, she's a longtime friend, so I mean, honestly, she knows this. We see her as a dude.
We tried, we failed, so we don't. He's like, we tried.
Thank you.
We only got her Phil for a reason.
Translation: each one of you tried, failed. And you guys are like, okay, this is the friend zone. Might as well get some fucking furniture and
we used to play in a band with her, like, which was long, and we all share our stories because that's what you do.
They're all filthy, and then she's like a bro.
Yeah,
and we've known her for a long time. Too.
Yeah, so we never. I mean, you know how you were saying about the whole, you try to like go with the girl with the least history.
Yeah.
So I mean, obviously, that kind of like, it was just kind of like one of those things where like we share, we share things. It was just kind of like, oh man, you done that shit? Oh fuck, like she's even more hardcore than I am. Like,
hey, she's been in more doubles, threesomes than you have.
Like, exactly,
like, my God, man.
Yeah. So I mean, she knows that she's always like the homeboy, if anything, homeboy with tits.
See that?
Gus got to beat her in the later days. So.
See, I'm lucky. I don't know anything about it. So
so
I still have.
Rather not know.
No, honestly, I have the biggest crush on her. Like, I do. Yeah, in the party. Actually,
in the party.
Yeah, in the party. No, I didn't fall in love with it. That's fucking creepy. Nah.
Bro,
I was
love at first.
I was looking around and I was like. See. That's the thing. Like when I like a girl, I like it. Like no. It's just I like that she has herself together. Like her makeup, her dress. No homo. Fuck that. No homo. Just like everything. I don't like a girl that looks like she's a fucking bomb and she woke up and just was like, fuck it, I can't do it and whatever.
Fuck it, I'm going to Starbucks. I'm gonna get myself a latte. My hair's gonna be fucked up.
Yeah. No, she looked really cute. Like her. Like her outfit, everything, she looked really cute. So I was like, she caught my attention. I was like, oh, she's cute. But then something happened. I'm not gonna mention any names, but like when I tried to talk to her, 2 drunk people fucked it up for me. Her friend and who else fucked it up for me.
Okay.
And that was complete. That was like to the fucking max.
Well, yeah,
dude.
I mean, it was 4 in the morning at this point.
Yeah, it was fucking horrible.
Expected.
Yeah. No, it's cool.
Yeah.
But no, actually, I kind of asked her out.
Oh, what?
How did
I
that
did,
go?
man. No, actually, I told her I was like, you should go to the movies, but not anything weird. Like, I didn't put my shit on the table. Was like, hey,
well, here's a dick pic.
Yeah,
what's up, girl?
yeah. No, it wasn't that, but shit.
What do you think?
It's what she called me out on.
From
it.
1 to 10, from 1 to 5.
Genetically, I'm good.
No, yeah, right. Hey, I make pretty kids, man. I make pretty kids. I got resumes on that.
Got some guys.
Yeah. No. It's funny because she told me she's like, wow, you don't waste time. Like you're very forward. I'm like, I don't like fucking around, man. Like that little kid shit of like, oh well, I kind of like you. I don't like you. It's like, no, I think you're cute. whatever. That she told me she was like into, I think someone, or she said she was talking to her ex or someone or something like that. I was like, all right, cool. That's not a no. I'm very optimistic.
Yeah,
That's not a no, but
Cole's-
all right, cool.
Cole's what? She's like mid-20s, I want to say.
She's
She's
young.
old for me.
Really?
So,
She's young.
I
Wow, she's that old? Nah,
think
Never
so. I think
mind.
so. Wait,
Nah,
she's
yeah.
older than you, right?
Is she older than
Oh, okay,
25?
yeah. So,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously,
wow, she's old.
she's at a place where like she's still going through life,
25.
Huh? No. No. I'm saying like, wow, she's old, but I'm just.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Yeah, but I mean, she's cool. I mean, just I mean, I don't know what
As far as cathartic goes, that was fantastic.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's funny. I was listening to it and I was like, wait, where's she at? She's like, oh, she growled and she screamed on it. I was like, oh.
She's like, hey, you have any recordings with her? I was like, no, that's her. Yeah, it doesn't
like,
sound
oh,
like her, but that's her. Yeah.
She's growling and she's mad. She's angry.
That's her on a bad day.
Let's go.
Angry.
That's good because it's hard for. I mean, as far as like the vocal abilities.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I can't growl for shit. So.
Yeah.
We try.
Yeah, it's not a.
We tried.
As much as people like make fun of it, the Cookie Monster, this Cookie Monster, that. There's like a whole technique to it,
Shit, you.
That I'm just kind of like, fuck, yeah.
As far as like
not everyone can do it.
misconceptions about like vocals, and the first thing I always hear for like among the Bleak vocals is always just like, what are you saying? Are you saying anything in particular? Just like, yeah.
Saying cookies, I love cookies.
Tasmanian
Chocolate chip.
Tasmanian
raisin.
devil, man.
Yeah, what does Tasmania say? It just yells.
He's just hungry.
No, and that's the hard part to convince people that something is actually being said.
Like music.
Yeah, something is actually being said there.
Yeah.
You do eventually develop a ear for that, though, because I used to struggle listening to lyrics.
You're like, oh, this is my favorite part. The lyrics are deep. You're like, aw, love song. This is their love ballad, man. What are you talking about, man?
It's a love song, puto.
Yeah, talking about, man. He's talking about his lady, eh? Have some respect, fool.
You
Yeah.
got away, fool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously, there's always the one that got away.
Yeah. No, honestly, like,
The one you didn't say.
I had issues. Well, not issues, but like, Victor, right?
Victor.
Motorcycle Victor, long hair.
Oh,
Victor.
okay.
Yeah.
He gave me shit because, like, in one of my podcasts, I was talking about my ex.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, yeah, I'm still crazy about her. Like, crazy about her. She's dating someone else now, and it fucks with me, but I, like...
How many years has this been?
I'm not sure, but it's been a lot of months. Like 8 months.
Less than a year, then.
Yeah. I told him, like, she was like my best friend, and she was, like, my girlfriend, so I was like that.
Yeah.
And so, like, I'm trying to date, but it's not the same shit. That's one thing I have. Like, maybe that's the reason why I haven't, like, passed that one hand.
That's impressive, though, man.
Because it's like, I'm one of those people, I'm very picky, and when I find something that I really like, it's like, okay, I want that. I don't want something like it, I want that.
Like Phil.
Yeah. Oh, damn. I set myself up for that one. Hey.
We love Phil.
We love you,
Hey.
Phil.
Hey. Well, from the exterior, yes, she's very beautiful. I can't even knock that. And the fact that I know all three of you tried and got shut down, I know
What the fuck?
you gotta know all
You
three.
haven't even tried.
He's like, I haven't even tried yet.
I admire from afar.
You know what? You know my you guys asked for my best advice for like the industry. You need a new vocalist, man, because just yeah, because that whole Devil's Threesome, that suspect, that I don't know. I'm just saying.
2015.
2015.
Nah.
Judge your brother.
I was 19.
It's like back in the 70s, everyone's like dudes, girls. It was all the same thing to us.
Oh yeah.
We never wore them. No, that's horrible.
Nah, that's bad. Wear condoms.
Yeah, wear condoms.
Most of the time.
Be wary of the people you sleep with, but because it's not a matter of free love, but it's a matter of what are you getting from this free love?
Free clinic.
Unless you have a vasectomy. I'm just kidding.
That's
not even there. You got
things
STDs.
that
Yeah.
to deal with.
Just be in a jacuzzi.
Just be in a jacuzzi.
Yeah, you can.
Everybody
Solves.
Just think about being in a room with everybody your partner has ever been with, ever.
How awkward would that be? He meets the girl of his dreams, and then his brother walks in. Being in the same room with all the people she's been with.
It's all love, baby.
Hey, we're keeping it in the family, right?
Keep
It's all love, baby. I'd rather it was you than someone else.
Yeah. Hey, man, like, hey, I know my brother's clean, so I'm good. Good looking out, man.
He goes to the clinic sometimes. He
Yeah.
takes a few laps.
Takes a few laps.
Runs a few miles a week.
Yeah, you got that.
Takes his fiber.
Yeah.
Takes his
Fiber.
Yeah, that's cool.
Jeez, man.
If my kid looks like him, I still look like him, so hey.
Right? Genetics, man.
Yeah, there you go.
That's what it boils down to, I guess. We are among the bleak.
Yeah, so we got to an hour and 5 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, when you're having fun, time flies.
Listeners.
Yeah, I'm
Hopefully
sorry.
you're still listening to this
So this podcast is probably going to be called Among the Bleak, Orgies,
Brought to you
Suspect.
by Bourbon and
Among the bleak dating and other endeavors.
Nirvana.
Suspect
Oh, yeah.
behavior and orgies.
Orgies.
Yeah.
Growing up in LA.
Growing up in LA. Yeah,
Nikola
peace, love.
Tesla
You know.
being handsome.
Yeah. You know.
Celibacy.
Yeah. And
Yeah, Mario.
and if if you're not closed-minded and you actually like good music,
2015.
yeah, then Among the Bleak is for you. We established that. If you like it, cool. If not, you know what to do.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, come talk to us at our shows.
Yeah.
For sure.
We are interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be shy. We're not cocky. We're
to
not
you
rock
about
stars.
Yeah. If you're 200 and some plus pounds,
Come and talk to Gus.
yeah, Gus loves.
I love all equally.
Yeah, he loves all of God's children. We established that.
Yeah, I mean,
Man, female, confused.
That's
Hey.
because geeky guitar questions. We love talking about shit.
It's actually quite challenging for me because I'm like, shit, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I'll try to figure it out. So,
Talking
it's always
about
a good
gear and scales and all that boring shit.
Hey, last
Most people find boring.
question.
challenge. Maybe.
Any groupies?
Groupies?
We're the guitar players, man. That's good.
And girlfriends don't count as groupies. Like, oh, she's my groupie, dude. You've been dating her for 4 years. If she doesn't show up, then if she doesn't show up, then
It's the metal world, man. Like it's different. Like
like I got a fat cockeyed girl.
you might.
She's my pen pal. So
Honestly,
yeah.
it's. Although there's more girls at shows now than ever, but still, for the most part, you'll have dudes come up to you, hey man, good job, hey, do this and that.
Nice package.
Nice package.
By the way, nice
They're all
package.
tailored.
Groupies can be awesome.
I love your
I'd
skinny
rather have
jeans.
people that enjoy the show
Yeah.
a little better.
No.
yeah,
You're like, hey, by the way, I love your skinny jeans. Like, thanks, bro. I guess.
we won't
Tailored.
take advantage of you.
Yeah.
Definitely not. As a
We can't
bleak,
afford roofies.
They can't afford to
We can't
catch a
afford
case.
you. We can't afford lawyers.
Yeah, so, yeah. So,
But music should be cool. We're writing new stuff, and it's exciting.
EP hopefully soon.
We're
so
excited
we can,
for NAMM 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
NAMM in 2
NAMM.
weeks.
15.
Most of us in Among the Bleak are going to be attending
Yeah.
NAMM in a
So
couple
cool.
weeks.
Nice.
So.
Convention for musicians
So if you
once
guys
a
are
year.
there, come say hi once again.
come say hi.
Yeah, you can reach us on Twitter, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Always like
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Reverb Nation
Twitter.
and
We
Facebook.
all have our individual Facebook.
IG,
Yeah.
IG Among the Bleak.
Yeah, all those social
Twitter, what's the name?
Twitter is just at Among the Bleak.
At Among the
And
Bleak.
you can ask
It goes
Facebook.
for most links, right?
Yeah.
Forward
Links go.
Facebook,
Yeah.
.com
I mean,
/
if you post something
Among the
on that
Bleak.
shit,
Yeah.
we'll see it and then
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
like comment back or
Yeah.
like, get back to you.
Definitely.
Yeah, they're not conceited, man. They're,
We are
We
not.
want to talk to one of us individually.
We are
that's
humble
also-
to the max.
if you think the vocalist is cute, It's cool.
Make sure,
Trevor.
Yeah.
I will speak to you about whatever you want. I am a curious individual.
Yeah, he doesn't say no. He'll try everything once. It's cool.
Can we also like restate again that we're all drinking and we're just
We're drinking.
We're all
Don't take any of this shit too serious because we're just fucking around. By the way,
Yeah,
yeah,
please,
very
you didn't
serious.
get that in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Shit ever.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
definitely
us.
have you guys back.
in a
Yeah,
nutshell.
man,
That would be awesome.
Oh,
Thanks for having us.
when you guys have the EP, that you guys
Yeah,
got
that
Yeah,
would be
hopefully
fantastic.
music videos come along with that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that's the next step.
Yeah.
In Among the Bleak.
And
You got-
again, unfortunately, our drummer wasn't able to come. You know, he wanted to be here.
Same with the
But
bassist.
he lives
Had to
far.
work.
That's true.
But you've got the singer.
Yeah. The
Guitars,
local.
3 out of 5 ain't
You have
bad.
the locals.
3 out of 5 ain't
It
bad.
was like literally like what, a 5-minute drive here, maybe less.
That took us forever.
Yeah.
5 minute drive took us for an hour and 40 minutes.
Like, yeah, my bad.
But we had a fucking great time.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you for having us, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Thank you guys for showing up.
Jack and Cook was nice too.
You guys have the being late thing down to it too. The rocks are so
Don't
rock
we
star in
usually?
training. Yeah.
Yeah,
we're
I got
rock
that
stars,
shit on
man.
lockdown.
Fucking Jesus has that shit unlocked. We gotta book this
Like,
guy. 3
Axel
hours in
who?
advance.
Axel who?
Yeah, we all know Axel.
The opening act had to play like 3 extra songs, man. Because it was like, wait, he's not here yet. Fuck.
Give him like 20 minutes. He'll be
Yeah,
here.
He's trying his hair.
Yeah, that's cool. You guys gotta bring Phil next time.
You get it?
Off the record.
Not that you guys aren't interesting. Just you know.
Recording us.
Oh shit, you guys.
Twice as interesting. If you
Yeah, you guys. You know, I need some eye candy, man. I don't,
That's all right. We'll bring some people. next
yeah,
time.
yeah. Jesus can't be the prettiest one in the room.
We can definitely have some more people next time and more input.
Yeah, hopefully the whole band can be here next
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That
we'll have
wait,
some
that
fun.
that's why you need a girl because it's just.
That's
Gonna
what
be
you need.
it's gonna be a wiener fest, man. It's cool, man.
Isn't metal always?
Yeah.
Sausage fest.
That sucks. A
Jumbo pack.
lot. The whole idea behind metal needs to spread a little bit more than just this in Los Angeles. I mean,
Yeah.
we listen to people from like Germany and everybody over there is just like, yeah, no, I've got a few friends in Germany
Yeah.
that
Germany's known great for great judgment.
no, but the thing is that they legitimately enjoy the metal genre, and there's a great mixture of people that are listening to metal. So
Yeah.
that's the thing where it's just very hard, especially in LA, where everybody's so infatuated with the pop, you know, or
Pop.
Or
Rap.
Kingy.
Or very narrow-minded with one genre.
yeah. I mean, there's nothing wrong with listening to pop or hip hop. I mean, obviously
They have like
mainstream
guilty
hip hop.
pleasures too.
Lady
But-
Gaga.
I love that. Yeah.
Oh, you know who I'm trying to who else I'm trying to get up here? Chubb House, man.
Yeah, the
Alvin,
Alvin, I mean, I jammed out with him, like, you know, when we were both growing musicians,
Yeah.
you know, we were both developing
was
our own thing, you know, and obviously he went, you know, the different route, I went the metal route, you know.
What's his band's name?
Chubb
Chubb
House,
House.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a beast. He's
Yeah, I
when
mean,
he
he
was
was an
in-
awesome
yeah,
guitar.
when he
He's
was
now
in-
a guitar player, right?
Yeah.
Now he does like I want to say Delta Blues.
Yeah.
That's what he's going for.
he went an Echoplex, man. He tore the fucking house down.
Yeah, man. I mean,
Really good,
Alvin's
man.
always been talented. You know. I mean, and it's crazy because I met him, you know, when he couldn't really play.
Yeah,
You
he
know,
was telling
met
he
me
was
and went out
he was
hard to
telling me
play.
that you taught him how to play and stuff.
Yeah, it was like, which sucks because I think every guitar player that I've tried making a guitar player ends up becoming a bass player.
Yeah, like,
but, I mean,
I'm gonna quit.
but I mean, I'm so glad that he's fucking doing guitar. What
Yeah,
he
man.
originally intended to do.
Yeah.
Long time ago, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Thanks for
Okay,
once again,
well-
1,000 times. Thanks for
Hopefully
having
we're
us.
still
Yeah.
people listening there.
Yeah, everyone's like, huh, what drugs?
What?
I stopped listening with that one guy said something about orgies. I don't know.
I left off there.
Yeah. So what did we learn? Among the Bleak likes orgies, they're open to
pretty much it.
all kinds of sexual orientation.
Nikola Tesla's sexy.
Yeah.
I was saying everyone with everything.
Read Sex at Dawn by Christopher Ryan. It's one of my favorite books.
We had
They're
a
not
Netflix
just-
discussion earlier. In the
Netflix is
conversation.
great.
Yeah, they're not just pretty faces. They're smart sometimes.
We like to read.
Yeah, they're yeah.
We explore. We research.
And drink.
Yeah,
Yeah,
drink a lot of
yeah.
time.
I'll have
Yeah.
a drink with you.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
that's always.
Most of all.
All right, so this was Life as It Happens, and hopefully I'll have you guys back. You guys don't die or
Hopefully.
Jesus doesn't go solo.
What the fuck? Acoustic project?
Yeah.
Gypsy jazz project?
Yeah. Yeah. So. All right. Well.
All right.
Among the Bleak.
Hasta la vista.
Beautiful one. Thank you for having us.
All right.
All right, see ya.
All right.